two teams that specialize in offense.
Points, BA, points. I mean, these guys are going to go at each other, and we're just going to see who can get into the best flow in this game. Is it going to be the starters? Is it going to be somebody off the bench that comes in and really stabilizes what they're trying to do offensively? Somebody's got to get an advantage. So is it who's hot first? We're going to find out.
And the Milwaukee starting five. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the three. Just 4 to shoot. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Siakam the screen. Nembhard. That three's off the mark. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Of course, we talked mostly about Giannis Antetokounmpo, the focus of this one. Coach telling me I've lost sleep thinking about Giannis. He can just take over a game, no matter how you play him. We're hoping he'll be a little off tonight. Do off nights exist for Giannis, guys? We'll find out.
Thank you for that, Allie. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Halliburton with the ball. He's picked up by Lillard. Nembhard. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Nembhard's got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Nembhard, the pass to Nesmith. Halliburton outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Bucks have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Kept alive. He goes up again. Back to Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Giannis has great confidence, and he's playing with it here.
Indiana trailing here. Right wing. Siakam outside. The 3 is up. Prince grabs the miss. The Bucks have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Kuzma with the ball. Halliburton picks him up.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Back to Prince. Over Siakam. Prince can't hit.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. The Bucks also with a sub. Portis is checked in. Turner against Lopez. There's the triple. Lillard pulls down the board. Milwaukee has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Pass to Portis. Lillard outside. Fires the 3. That one doesn't drop. Indiana on offense. Trailing by 2. And you know Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line break.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the three-point line. It gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense where he's very strong at attacking the rim.
Lillard against Mathurin. Inside. Portis with the steal. There's 49 seconds left in the first. Back to Prince. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from 3. Prince has got 6.
But when he's spotted up like that, Taurean Prince, those percentages go up. Very comfortable on that one.
Pass to Siakam. For 3, Mathurin. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists in the game. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Lillard can't get it to go. Indiana leading. And here's Nembhard. Oh, stolen by Lillard. Here's Prince. And the jumper off target to finish the break. Turner finds Siakam. Lopez with the steal. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Indiana.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Top it out there with Walker. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's McConnell in at the point. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Now here's Green. The 3-ball.
Yeah, look at Mathurin asserting himself on defense, using his quickness to stay on top of his man.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
And the Pacers with possession here. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. McConnell passes to Toppin. Outside Mathurin. Down low. Here's Halliburton. McConnell outside. 6 to shoot. The 3 is up. The offensive rebound. And the jam by Walker.
This is how Walker likes to play. He invites contact, and he dishes it out.
Portis, the pass to Porter. Goes up from the top of the key. And Toppin pulls it down.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
There's a screen by Toppin. Halliburton. Milwaukee with the rebound.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season, pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard, who said people wanted to just click right away, but when you put two guys together who have always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. B.A.?
That's a good perspective, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 6. Green with the ball. Picked up by Mathurin. And it's Green missing. The Pacers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. There's a screen by Toppin. For 3, Mathurin. And Indiana misses again.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Antetokounmpo has got 4 points now in the quarter. Pass to Halliburton. There's a screen by Toppin. Well, a careless foul. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
And the Bucks making a change here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. Back to Nembhard. Fires the 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got his 5th rebound in this one. The 3 from Prince. The rebound by Turner. Indiana has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Nembhard outside. Turner against Lopez. From the top of the key. Hits the front of the rim and out. And so Prince will bring it up for the Bucks. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Antetokounmpo with it. Turner covering. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. The Pacers shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, BA, there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there and he's going to devastate you.
Halliburton, no good. The Bucks trail by 3. Lillard finds Antetokounmpo. Oh, it's stolen away. He's got a clear path. And Hallie to the hoop.
Excellent awareness and effort. Halliburton getting involved and finishing that time on the break.
Pass to Lillard. Back to Prince. Here's Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. The rebound by Turner.
And so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now here's Turner. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. And he gets the bucket. Now it's a 7-point Indiana lead.
Being productive. Turner is a constant offensive threat.
Kuzma outside. Lets a floater go. And Turner with the block. And so it's Indiana closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've kept, thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Fan half-court shot.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. One of the stories here, Andrew Nembhard getting it done today.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Taking a look at the Bucks. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. The Bucks trail by 7. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Kuzma's got his second basket of the game.
I think the defense was trying to outthink Kyle. Kuzma thought he would be inside. Instead, he hits him with the floater.
Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. Over Prince. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Milwaukee shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Prince finds Lillard. Lopez with it. Turner covering. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Lopez. Kuzma outside. Sweet little floater. Kuzma's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And a soft touch from Kyle.
Indiana leading by 3. Nembhard outside. And Indiana misses again. Here's Milwaukee. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
There's Nesmith with the 3. Knocks down the triple. Nesmith's got 9.
You gotta love his unselfishness. And you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Pass to Lillard. Fires from deep. Lillard! What'd you expect?
Yeah, Damian Lillard, this is some Oaktown response. You make one, I got you back.
Nesmith passes to Halliburton. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the 3rd quarter. And here's Siakam for 3. They get it back to the left wing. Nesmith on the wing. A good look from Turner. Tries again. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Lopez. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Matherin's checked in for Neesmith. The Bucks also with a sub. Trent, he's checked in for Kuzma. Indiana has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Lillard. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Well, Indiana shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Pass to Turner. This one for 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Turner's got 5.
Got to be encouraged watching Turner shoot with conviction, realizing his team trusts him to take these fast shots.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Out to the right wing. For 3, here's Lillard. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Siakam against Antetokounmpo. Halliburton for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 11 rebounds in the game. Matherin with a rebound. Indiana leading by 3. Pass to Nembhard. Siakam the screen. Matherin passes to Turner. Halliburton on the wing. Oh, Halliburton deadly from deep.
Halliburton has that kind of ability. An awkward release, but man, is he consistent with it.
Lopez. Indiana with a rebound. Back to Trent. It's Prince on the wing. It's stolen by Halliburton. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Prince, the pass to Lillard. Now here's Trent. He's guarded by Nembhard. For 3. No good. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Walker out there with Benedict Matherin. Then it's Obi Toppin. Then there's T.J. McConnell. And it's Halliburton in a shooting guard. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Back to Porter. Antetokounmpo outside. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Kuzma, the pass to Lillard. Now Antetokounmpo. Oh, he's a menace in the paint. Antetokounmpo.
And you could see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
McConnell passes to Toppin, who is stolen by Lillard. The 3 from Prince. Doesn't go for him.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
McConnell's shot is off.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
3-pointer, Halliburton. Here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
This is really where Toppin can do a great job on a nightly basis of providing that energy. Get on the glass.
And he comes up with a bucket.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
McConnell against Lillard. Outside Mathurin. Outside for McConnell. No good on the three. The Bucks trail by 3. Lillard looking around. Kuzma outside. Lillard with the ball, and it's McConnell picking him up. Shot clock at 6. Prince finds Kuzma. For 3, here's Lillard. Mathurin with a rebound. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Puts up a 3. And Halliburton with the 3. And the Pacers lead by 6.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Outside Mathurin. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep. And now a 9-point Pacer lead.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pacers.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
It's 2-on-1. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Smith on the wing, defended by Lillard. Back to Halliburton. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Siakam, pass to DeMar. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Bucks trail by 7. Lopez finds Antetokounmpo. Out to Lillard. Back to Antetokounmpo. Takes a 3. And no good.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Outside Nesmith. Up top Turner, covered by Lopez. Here's Siakam, and Siakam with the slam.
He's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Back to Kuzma. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Siakam for 3. It's off. So Indiana wins it. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with Ingram. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. Now, here's Halliburton. Pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. From downtown. And Pirtle pulls it down. And so quickly we'll bring it up for Toronto. Fires the 3. The Pacers pull it in.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Turner against Pirtle. Back to Neesmith. Over Barnes. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
And here is Turner after Brandon Ingram getting his shot to go from deep. Miles Turner, and that's good.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Barrett. Ingram outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Pacers ball.
Siakam for 3. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Now, here's Barrett. Neesmith covering. Barrett dishes to Pirtle. That one falls.
Got to admire how fast Pirtle slashes to the rim after setting the screen.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Nembhard finds Neesmith. Offline with his 3. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Out to Ingram. There's the 3. Here's Pirtle. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Aaron Neesmith.
Boy, I like the way Pirtle uses his 7-foot frame. So skilled how he earns calls, draws fouls on his way up with the shot.
Walter, he's checked in for the Raptors. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
Halliburton doing what he does so well, creating easy looks for his teammates. Outstanding court vision.
Ingram setting a pick for quickly. And again, Toronto no up. Indiana leading. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. Guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin is certainly taking me in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Halliburton. To the wing on the left. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now, here's Siakam. Nothing on the board. Siakam a screen on quickly. Back to Nembhard. 5 on the clock. Pass to Siakam. A 3-ball. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Toronto's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Here's Mobo, defended by Mathurin. Right wing. And here is Quickly. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Launches it from deep. Raptors get it back. Boucher lays it up and banks it in.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now, here's Siakam. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And right there, you see the impact of Siakam's play. So tough to defend once he gets to his spots.
Indiana making some changes. Obi Toppin's checked in for Miles Turner. Shepard comes in for Aaron Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. Here's Shed. He's covered by McConnell. Three-pointer. No good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Toronto ahead. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. We've got Walter, and it's Shed in at the 1 spot. Now, here's McConnell. He's tightly guarded. Outside Mathurin.
Man, it's close, but didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And stolen by Barnes. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. The finish. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
These Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work. They've been undisciplined defensively, getting themselves into foul trouble far too early.
The Raptors making a switch here. Lawson's checked in.
Number 00, A.J. Lawson.
Lawson's against Mathurin. McConnell passes to Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Walker outside. Mobo with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Stolen by Walker. And here we go with Toppin running it up the court.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. Some changes for Indiana. Turner comes in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball. But I don't think anybody likes, 1, guy flopping the draw fouls, and then 2, whining when fouls aren't called.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Turner for 3. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
I really like it when Turner squares up from outside because he's got a sweet stroke, and because of his size, hard for defenders to get to the shot, and it also stretches the floor, which is good for his team.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Now here's Turner. He has 6. Halliburton finds Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
Pass to Pirtle. No good with the layup.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who played there historically. Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smith, Roy Hibbert. Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now, and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot block total.
Here's Walter, following the score by Obi Toppin. Pass to Shed. 5 to shoot. Pacers with the rebound. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
How about that endless wingspan of Ingram? I mean, really causing the opposition a lot of problems.
Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Down low. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Inside. Halliburton in the corner. No good on the 3. Raptors trail by 4. Here's Mobo. Toppin pulls it in. Indiana's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Pass to Halliburton. On the wing, Mathurin. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Toppin with it.
Walking foul called on.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul. If you were defending him last season, 85% is what he made from the line.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's quickly. Doesn't go that time. The shot that time, not on target. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 6-point. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Fan half-court shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what Miles Turner, guys, has done in this game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
The forward spots with Neesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the center position. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half of. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Here's Nembhard, following the basket by Scotty Barnes. Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto, trailing by 4. And with their offensive firepower, have the Pacers Clark maxed out at that end of the floor?
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on. And a relatively low rate of threes and offensive boards, those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet.
Barrett, no good. Pacers leading by 4. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. He's covered by Ingram. And Siakam has it in the corner. Here's Nembhard. No good with the triple. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton against quickly. Halliburton drives in. And there it is for him. Halliburton's got 7 points in the game.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Pirtle gets to quickly. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Skill level of Pirtle, admirable. So good at getting the ball over to the open teammate.
Halliburton with it. He has 7. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 9 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, no stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Just out for a 3-point play.
Second personal foul.
It goes on Aaron Nesmith. The Pacers making a switch here. Mathurin's checked in, and the Raptors also making a change. Walters checked in. Pass to Mathurin. Siakam outside. Hands it from downtown. He's got 5.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Now, quickly. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Turner passes to Siakam. This one for 3. Benedict Mathurin, and that's good. Now it's a 7-point Pacer lead.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Indiana's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Now Nembhard. Right side Turner. Mathurin for 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Walter. Quickly against Halliburton. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Barnes has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Halliburton outside. Takes the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Halliburton's got 12 in the game.
Halliburton, with the answer, was anxious to throw it right back at him.
Pirtle up top. Turner covering. Pass to Walter. Raptors moving the ball around. Pirtle kicks to quickly. Fires from way outside. Pacers with the rebound. Mathurin for 3. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's quickly. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Pacers lead by 5. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. And so here's Toronto. It's a 5-point game. So for Toronto right now, we've got Walter, and it's Abaji in at the 3 spot.
And really, these These are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Pass to Walter. That three off the mark. Indiana leading by 5. Halliburton passes to McConnell.
Walking foul called on Ochai Agbaji. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Toppin. Pass to Mathurin. Halliburton right side. 4 for 9 from the floor with that miss. Raptors trail by 5. Here's Agbaji. The layup off target. And Indiana shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. A shot by McConnell, no good. Toronto shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Pass to Mobo. And that one, good. Mobo's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Toronto.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now, here's McConnell. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Fast break Toronto. Mobo can't hit.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Indiana. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Toronto. Now, here's Walker. From deep. And the three ball is good. And the Pacers lead by 6.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And Ingram with a clear path to the basket. And slam dunk by Ingram.
You look at Ingram, and he is just so long, covering a ton of space. Exceptionally fast in transition, too.
Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And the call will go against Bennett Mathurin. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Benedict Mathurin.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Turner. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Toronto trailing. Barrett with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. Count it.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
Nembhard the pass to Siakam. Now here's Nesmith. Nembhard with it. Pass to Turner. Shoots. And yep, finally drops it, rolling around the rim.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now, here's quickly. Ingram finds Pirtle. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 5th assist in this one.
Hey, when Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the defense is cooked. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
Nembhard with it. He's covered by Ingram. And again, Toronto running the court in transition. And Barrett gets it to go. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Raptors.
All game long, they've had active hands. hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Ingram kicks to Barrett. Driving to the basket. Yes!
And coming through in a big way. You have to love Barrett there, taking over down the stretch.
Here's Nemhard. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Oh, and the jam by Pip.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Now, here's Neesmith. Barrett covering. A nice shot by Neesmith. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Turner with the steal. Halliburton on the wing. Quickly covering. Tipped away. Pass to Turner. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the three.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Barnes passes to Barrett. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Turner looking around. And so it's the Raptors winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know,
But it's always dangerous when one team is expected to win by a large margin. Because why? Human nature. Can't skip steps. These are still professional basketball players. That underdog can be a real dog.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. There it is, the 3. Barnes will play the 4. Brandon Ingram out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. Lopez can't hit. Here's Toronto with the ball. Right side, Barrett. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Wow, the hammer by R.J. Barrett. How about that athleticism?
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
The simple bounce pass works at any level, including the highest level.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And he can't get that one.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Doris, we know how big fashion is in today's NBA. Perhaps no one showcases this more than Kyle Kuzma.
And you can tell, B.A., Hughes definitely has some fun with some of the outfit choices. He does not mind causing a stir on social media, and he does not mind pushing boundaries.
Here's Pirtle. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Here's Quickly. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Barnes comes with a double team. Out left to the wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. Toronto grabs the miss. All right, let's go to Allie LaForce now, who spoke with Doc Rivers.
And he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions. He's unselfish. He's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly, Barnes has a big fan here.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. It's good. Barrett's gotten his second bucket.
Awesome. Big-time grid by R.J. Barrett. You want some contact on me? I can finish anyway.
Lillard against Quickly. Takes it inside. Outside Ingram. Over to the left wing. The open shot by Pirtle. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Great work collapsing the defense, then kicking it out.
Lillard finds Lopez. And that's a foul. Called on Jakob Pirtle. That's his first foul of the game. Walter, he's checked in for Barnes.
Raptors substitution.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Walter.
Kuzma against Barrett. Kuzma, the pass to Lillard. The three from Prince. Walter pulls it in. Raptors lead by 6. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. For 3, here's Lillard. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And here's Milwaukee now, following the bucket by the Raptors. Lillard outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo to win the drought. And Prince with the bucket on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
It's a real skill to be able to move without the basketball. Taurean Prince just looking for windows to score, and he does.
Here's Walter. No points so far. And he throws it down with one hand.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
For 3, here's Lillard. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The 3 from Quickly. Another shot. Pirtle. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
Raptors lead by 10. Pass to Barrett. It's stolen by Kuzma. Out on his own on the break. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Giannis throws it down.
The long strides of Giannis help him get down the court fast. A lethal player in transition.
Quickly passes to Ingram. Rebounded by Kuzma. It's Prince on the wing. To the paint. Milwaukee shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Second team.
And he drops it first.
At the line for the Bucks, Damian.
And both free throws good for Lillard.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
And so it's Toronto with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Looking to run. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in its center. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Walter can't get it to go. The Bucks trail by 4. You know, for a swing man, Trent has good size and is a sturdy, strong presence to us.
Oh, BA, he sure is. He can make an impact on the defensive end with the attributes you just talked about. Not only can he be a stopper, though, let's remember this guy can get hot as a shooter. You better look out. He can get on a heater.
Here's Shed. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Outside Porter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
That one on Barnes.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Here's Abaji. And again, Toronto, no good. The Bucks trail. Antetokounmpo, left side. Outside Porter. Portis, left side. Back to Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Raptors have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, good whistle there.
Toronto shooting their first free throws of the game now. Milwaukee making some changes. Lopez comes in for Portis. And Prince is subbed in for Green. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Toronto. Brandon Ingram comes in for Abaji. So they take the lead. And the Bucks lead by 1.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
Walter from outside. The rebound by the Bucks.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Allie. Thank you. Kuzma's checked in for the Bucks. Damian Lillard comes in for Porter Jr. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. A quick shot there. It's off target. Raptors trail by 3. Something this Raptors team does very well is move the ball doors.
Yeah, BA, this is an unselfish group of guys. They like moving the basketball, getting everybody involved. Amazing when a team has everybody touch it, how good it feels.
Antetokounmpo outside. The strong finish by Giannis.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Here's Shed. No good there. Good work defensively by Lopez. Here's Prince. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Prince. He's got 5. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. Bobby Portis is checked in for Antetokounmpo.
Substitution on the floor.
We've got 1:23 left in the second quarter. Out to Portis. 4 on the clock. Here's Lillard. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. There's 1:12 left in the first half of basketball. Quickly passes to Poeltl. The 3, Barrett. And again, Toronto, no good. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 14-3 run. The teardrop. And Kuzma with the lay-in. And the Bucks lead by 7.
Well, how about the floater game from Kyle Kuzma?
Here's Barrett. Rebounded by the Bucks. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Here's Lillard. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Here's quickly. And again, Toronto, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Prince with the bucket.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
And it's good for 2.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
It's Prince on the wing. Back to Lillard. Portis outside. Here's Lopez. And it's good.
There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Well, these teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
I have to admit, it's really difficult to decipher exactly.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the 3rd quarter.
24.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So for the Raptors right now, Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Brandon Ingram out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Barrett in at the small forward position. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Yes, it's good. Lopez has got 6.
Well, Lopez so comfortable down inside. This is where he makes his living.
Over to the wing from deep. Pirtle. Offensive rebound.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
First team foul.
That one's off.
You know, certainly we've seen R.J. Barrett productive as a scorer. I think the key for him moving forward is just be as efficient as possible.
Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, B.A. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
It's stolen by Pirtle. Pass to Barrett. Antetokounmpo with it. He's picked up by Barnes. And here's the fast break. The 3 from Prince. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Barnes. He's shooting free throws number 4 and 5 here. And the first one at the line is good.
Giannis Antetokounmpo taking 2 shots.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. Raptors trail by 17. Looking to win the run. And the Raptors miss again. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Kuzma finds Lopez. Antetokounmpo with it. And the basket is good.
And you could see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Quickly against Lillard. And that one's good. Quickly.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And Antetokounmpo the bucket on the assist by Lopez. Antetokounmpo has got 17. Raptors trail by 19. Quickly with the ball. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Great open look there.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. Now here's Lillard. with some arc, and that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 7.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Trent, he's checked in for Kuzma. Abaji's checked in for Toronto. Walter comes in for Brandon Ingram. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Manuel quickly is the lead guard for the Raptors, and he said, I'm still learning when to be ultra aggressive and when to get my teammates involved. The balance of it all while playing defense at a high level. It's a lot, but I'm having fun learning all of it because this is what I wanted, to be challenged. Ryan?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you.
Well, with big hands and nice touch, Pirtle knows how to finish in the post. This guy has a lot in his arsenal.
Trent goes in, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 3 assists in the game. Out of bounds, it'll be Bucks ball. You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
Bobby Portis has checked in for the Bucks. Porter Jr. comes in for Prince. Porter with the steal. And he drives in. And then Porter with the dunk.
And making the shot while getting fouled. I mean, it's about focus. KPJ staying with it.
Toronto making a switch here. Castleton's checked in. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Walter from outside. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's Lillard. Misses off the left iron. Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
Milwaukee leading by 23. Porter from outside. Abaji with a rebound. Shot and game clock separated by 5. No problems knocking that one down. Walters has got 5 now.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Floats one, and the play by Trent as he finishes it off for 2.
How about the floater? Folks, a floater's a tough shot, but Gary Trent Jr. makes easy work of it right there.
And the basket by Abaji.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
For 3, here's Lillard. Connects from downtown. Lillard's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Milwaukee. And he ends the quarter with a double-double, doing whatever his team needs. More 2K action in just a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent, and it's Green in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Here's Shed. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
First personal foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Raptors foul. Walter. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Porter. And there's the rejection. And he's able to get it back. Trent, the pass to Porter. Green for three. Rebound by the Raptors. Agbaji's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Walter. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. And it's Shed missing. And so Trent will bring it up for Milwaukee. Here's Antetokounmpo. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Antetokounmpo has got 10 points in just the second half. To the middle. Here's Agbaji. Banked it in off the glass.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
And that one's good. Green. For Toronto, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Mobo. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection. Coach is loving the ball movement.
Toronto shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Mobo can't hit. The Bucks have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Trent finds Porter. Antetokounmpo outside.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
First personal foul.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Sims is checked in, and the Raptors with some changes. Toronto on D. Portis down low, working on Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Portis shot is off. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Quickly outside. Pass to Barnes. Quickly against Portis. The 3 from Barnes. Counted from distance.
This guy's such an intelligent scorer. Scotty Barnes really ready to rise and fire.
Into the lane.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Barnes in the post. Defended by Portis. Barrett can't hit.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Green, the pass to Sims. Soft touch off the glass.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Toronto's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Porter against Quickly. Up and over Porter. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Portis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Green. Back to Portis. Outside for Green. Now Trent. Green up top, guarded by Barrett. Launches it. And it's Green missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Bucks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And what a huge performance it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Outside Barnes. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Pass to Ingram. For 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Green, guarded by Barrett. Outside Porter. And here's Green from the arc. Hits the trifecta.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Quickly from outside. Yes.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
both teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight. Defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Nesmith in at the 3 slot. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Halliburton, no good. Lillard outside. Floats one, and it's good on the way in.
Well, the defense sinking and filling the lane, but Lillard stops short and floats one over the top.
Now, here's Siakam. Back to Turner. For the 3. The rebound by the Bucks.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked 1st in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Shots good by Siakam.
And the work ethic of Siakam, he's always making the effort to find looks out there.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here's Nesmith. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Siakam misses.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Hits it from 3-point range.
Well, a good shooter and has some range. Taurean Prince welcoming all catch-and-shoot opportunities.
And Turner throws it down.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
The shot's good from Lopez.
Lopez is a big guy, which gives him a huge advantage on the interior.
Here's Nembhard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go.
And that stride that you see from Giannis is just so effective out there getting around defenders.
And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Stolen by Prince.
Well, when a guy gets out on the break like Taurean Prince and finds his footing, that will establish some offensive confidence.
Halliburton passes to Nesmith. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Kuzma kicks to Lillard. Pass to Lopez. Back to Lillard. Giannis with it. Halliburton picks him up. 4 on the shot clock. Lillard finds Kuzma. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Takes it inside. Halliburton for 3. Prince grabs the miss. And so it's Prince with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They're leading by 8. Now Nesmith. Here's Siakam. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Milwaukee.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Porter is out there with Gary Trent, and it's Green in at the 3. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second. There's Portis. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Not easy to keep Bobby Portis away from the painted area where he carves out a lot of room and just works hard.
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively, but where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Here's Portis. It's Trent on the wing. He's looking for Portis and finds him. From deep, Green. They get the rebound. Portis can't get it to go.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And the wide open shot from McConnell. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. McConnell's got his first 3 points of the game. Here's Trent. The rebound by Halliburton. Indiana's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. From deep, Walker does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. Bucks have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis, and it's Prince in for Green. Indiana also making some changes. Turner comes in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
And making it look effortless. Great job by Lopez finishing through the contact.
Halliburton passes to Turner. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Milwaukee. Damian Lillard comes in for Kevin Porter. Siakam is checked in for Indiana. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin.
And Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Out to Turner. Ring shot on the way. Rebound, Milwaukee. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Prince finds Lillard. Giannis outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Nesmith. Lopez against Turner. Here's Nesmith. Here's Halliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Siakam. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Good, and a nice assist from Prince.
A downright lethal 3-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Prince with it. Halliburton picks him up. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that game time. Hey, David, thank you. Now here's Prince. He's got 5. Lillard outside.
Pacers foul.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Bobby Portis has checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Neesmith, the pass to Nembhard. Turner with the screen to the paint and stolen by Kuzma. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lillard, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pacers trail by 8. Over to the wing. Here's Neesmith. Turner against Lopez. Nembhard, the pass to Neesmith. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And stolen by Lillard. And so we wrap up the first half. Milwaukee on top, leading by 8. And now, thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
There is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, I don't know if you have enough game plans to slow him down. How do you guard a guy that good?
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. The forward spots with Neesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his son. And it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. Bucks leading by 8. Kuzma kicks to Prince. From outside, off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Neesmith. Trains the three-pointer. Neesmith has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Pacers. Run for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar. And these guys have been contenders ever since.
And Lillard kicks to Giannis. Turner passes to Neesmith. Finished off the break. Neesmith has got 8.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lillard from outside. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Turner with the screen for Siakam. Back to Nembhard. Shoots it. Kuzma pulls it in.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Turner.
He is a load inside. Turner can back anybody down to get to his sweet spot.
Kuzma kicks to Lillard. Back to Kuzma. Stolen away. Siakam with it. Lillard picks him up. Halliburton passes to Siakam. No good from outside.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board. And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Here's Giannis. Using his size, Giannis! You know, it used to be teams hoarded their cap space to make a big splash in free agency. But, Brent, why is that less common now?
Well, really, the mechanisms for you to retain and maintain your star power has gotten easier for teams as they have gone out for big extensions to make sure that their star is shining brightest.
From deep, Prince, it's good from long range. And it's a 9-point Milwaukee lead.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Milwaukee leading by 7. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Trent comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Porter subbed in for Taurean Prince. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Bucks have gone an even 50% to the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And Lillard kicks to Porter. Trent outside. Shot clock at 6. Lillard misses. Pacers trail by 9. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Toppin. And then Toppin with the jam.
And Toppin getting a little bit fancy with the throwdown that time.
Milwaukee's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Trent can't hit. Siakam kicks to Toppin. They get it back. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Bucks leading by 7. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post position. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Walker with the screen for Halliburton. Traps in the tray.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's Green. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
That's on Benedict Mathurin. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for Milwaukee?
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them. Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Pass to Toppin. Wants to get it to McConnell and does. Great touch on the 16-footer.
Well, Toppin trying to gain his confidence by sharing the ball. He gets an assist.
Porter finds Portis. Back to Porter. To the inside. Kick out to Giannis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Milwaukee making a switch here. Prince is checked in. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Indiana. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Pass to Toppin. The kick out to Walker. Here's Nembhard, defended by Trent. Walker's shot is off. And so it's Prince with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Toppin with the steal. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Shot's good by Walker.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
It's Prince on the wing, defended by Mathurin. Here's Trent. The shot's good on the assist by Prince. Prince has got 4 assists in the game. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Bucks leading by 8. Porter passes to Prince from past the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. Toppin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Nembhard. Toppin a screen on Portis. And then Toppin with the jam.
And Toppin on top of the world there.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. That one drops for him.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Mathurin for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Mathurin's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. A different look for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter. The Pacers also changing it up. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Benedict Mathurin. Lillard from deep 3-point land. The Pacers pull it in.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Halliburton. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And the foul on Miles Turner. That is his first foul of the game. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Prince outside. And Kuzma has it in the corner. From the arc. And that's Prince. That time on the assist by Kuzma. And the Bucks lead by 8.
Well, you got to keep feeding him. Tonight could be all about royalty with Taurean Prince.
Indiana again missing. The Bucks have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth.
Indiana foul. Andrew Nembhard. Third personal foul. 4th team foul.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
You love Lillard because he loves the game. And this is a guy who just wants to be out there. He wants the ball in the hands. And he tries not to get caught up in all the drama that happens around the game. He's 100% focused on it.
51 seconds left in the fourth. Back to Nesmith. Indiana moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Siakam a screen on Kuzma. They grab their own miss. Siakam, that's good. On offense here, the Bucks. 7-point differential. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but the foul.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Lillard outside. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. And the miss. And so the Bucks take the win. Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up for Brett Berry. Great.
strong play at the center position these last few years, and we've got two bigs who can each take over a game, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun watching them square off.
And now Indiana's starting group. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the 5. Now here's Ingram. Back to Barnes. Clock at 6. No good that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. There's Nesmith with the 3. Kept alive. Halliburton outside. And a miss there on the triple.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Ingram, the pass to Pirtle. Oh, got a piece of it. Halliburton with the ball. He's picked up by Pirtle. Halliburton, no good. Here's Toronto with the ball. After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he's scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive too.
Here's Halliburton. After the basket by Toronto. And here's Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And Indiana misses again. Here's Toronto with the ball. Here's Ingram. Oh, Siakam with the block.
And the coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end.
Now here's Barrett. The 3 from Barnes. Here's Pirtle. And at last, they get one to fall.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Turner. From downtown, knocks down the long J.
Really like it when Turner squares up from outside because he's got a sweet stroke, and because of his size, hard for defenders to get to the shot, and it also stretches the floor, which is good for his team.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother.
Here's Nembhard. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Barrett finds Barnes. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Uses the glass on the layup.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Pirtle. Over Turner. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist from Barnes. Pirtle's gotten his second bucket of the game. Siakam in the post. Covered by Pirtle. Offensive board. Outside Nesmith. Siakam with a screen on Barrett. Nesmith. 5 to shoot. And the foul called on Emmanuel quickly. That's his first foul. Walter, he's checked in for Toronto. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana.
Substitution on the court.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. The Raptors have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Foul called on Emmanuel quickly. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The Pacers again can't hit. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside. It's scooped up. Indiana leading. Left side Mathurin. To the inside. And stolen by Boucher. And here comes the break. To the right side. Pass to Shed. Beyond the arc. And he buries his first look.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Top and right side. Down low. Outside for McConnell. Lets it go. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Scotty Barnes checked in for Toronto. Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. Tyrese Halliburton comes in for Shepherd. Now here's McConnell. Yet to see a basket. Outside for Halliburton. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Walker for three. The rebound by Shed. Here's Abaji. Pass to Shed from behind the arc. That one no good. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Toronto out in front. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. We've got Walker. Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Toppin in at the 5 down low. Shed, that's good. Shed's got 6.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
McConnell from outside. Abaji with a rebound.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offensive transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special. Well, Clark, talking about Benedict Mathurin, he's another great young Canadian player.
Yeah, they've got a ton of them coming from north of the border, PA. I mean, Mathurin, you got R.J. Barrett, SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, at this point, you could probably fill a couple of rosters with high-level players that come from Canada.
Now here's Walker. Lets the 3 fly. Barnes with the rebound. Here's Abaji. Fires in the triple. Agbaji's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Mathurin passes to Halliburton. He got it. Halliburton nails the 3.
Halliburton, with the answer, was anxious to throw it right back at him.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Mobo. Walker with a steal. Now the Pacers on the move. A nice shot by Toppin. And it's all knotted up.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Hurdles checked in for Toronto. Brandon Ingram comes in for Scotty Barnes. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell.
Substitution.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Walter. Now here's Ingram. Over to the wing. Pirtle, the pass to Ingram. Here's Walter, and here's Pirtle. The rebound by Nembhard.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Now Turner.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the second. Halliburton for 3. Halliburton books the corner 3.
Almost like he was sneaking out to the corner. Halliburton is not someone you can lose.
Kicks it out to Barrett. Ooh, poked away. Quickly outside. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. The Pacers pull it in. Nembhard, right side. Neesmith with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Pass to Neesmith. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. And now it's a 5-point Pacer lead.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Quickly. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Toronto making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Mathurin's checked in. 59 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for Toronto. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Now here's Neesmith. No one covering. And the Pacers lead by 6.
A guy who can work the whole arc. Smooth corner shot by Pascal.
And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
And now the Raptors on the break. For 3, Barrett. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Neesmith passes to Mathurin. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. There's 6 seconds left in the half. The shot by Nembhard, no good. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Ingram with a deep 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Indiana ahead, up 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And get ready for the fan. Half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Barrett is the 3. Barnes will play the 4. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Pirtle in at center. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic.
Such a gutsy player. Barrett takes on challenging defenders in style and stays in control.
And here's Indiana now, following the bucket by the Raptors. Nembhard outside. Siakam for 3. He buries it from 3. Siakam's got 6.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
And you think about the value Andrew Nembhard provides. Clark, he really excels at running the offense.
He's the quintessential point guard, B.A. Has a great feel for setting up his teammates for what they're trying to get done. Plays with tremendous pace and great confidence. Typically doesn't over-dribble and is unafraid of any moment.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who set his all-star point guard. His knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks.
I love the way Siakam attacks off the bounce. And right there, he doesn't force it.
And it's Indiana's ball. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Turner, a screen on Barnes. Siakam, no good. Pirtle with the ball, picked up by Nesmith. Outside for Ingram. Up top, Siakam, guarded by Barrett. Halliburton, good.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
The shot by Ingram, no good.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Raptors trail by 12. From 13, the rebound by Nembhard.
You know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Siakam, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pirtle, the pass to Barnes. Three-pointer, no good.
I think they could have gotten a better shot attempt there if he wasn't so eager to let it fly.
Siakam, the screen. Pass to Halliburton. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul. Some changes for Toronto. Abaji's checked in for Barrett, and it's Walter in for Brandon Ingram. Matherin's checked in for Indiana. Stolen by Quickly. Here's the break. And the Raptors miss again.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Halliburton. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. No good from outside. Toronto's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Halliburton with the steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. Nembhard outside. A minute 6 left in the third. Back to Siakam. Puts it up from 15. And the bucket is good. Siakam's got 8 points in the quarter.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And Indiana with some changes. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Shepard comes in for Nembhard. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Tyrese Halliburton. Now here's McConnell. Still without a bucket. Pass to Shepard. McConnell outside. Here's Shepard. Toppin outside. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. McConnell from outside. Walter pulls it in. Raptors trail by 16. To end the run. The rebound by Shepard. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. McConnell outside.
Raptors foul.
Indiana shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. The first free throw is good.
Shooting for Indiana.
It's both from the stripe. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Mobo, guarded by Toppin. Mobo gets the bucket. Mobo's got his second basket.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Pass to Toppin. With 1 on the clock. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays, night in and night out.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. We've got Obi Toppin, Walker out there with Benedict Matherin. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's McConnell in at the point guard position. Walker's shot is off. Raptors trail by 14. Here's Mobo. Pass to Shed. Here's Mobo from deep. And Toppin pulls it down. McConnell from outside. Sinks it from distance. McConnell's got his first 3 points of the game. Let's go with a three. And it's Shed missing. Indiana leading by 17. Halliburton finds Walker. Inside. Oh, it's stolen. Walter from outside. Pacers with a rebound. Outside Matherin. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
For three.
Halliburton's got 4 assists in the game.
And with each made three, Matherin's confidence rises, an encouraging sign.
Here's Walter, Lawson, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
For Indiana, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. To the wing on the left. Here's McConnell. Another one falls for Indiana.
I mean, just so alert with his head on a swivel. Walker able to find the open man.
Boucher outside. Pass to Shed. And here's Boucher. Guarded by Toppin. Here's Shed. Rebounded by Halliburton.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
It's blocked.
Yeah, using his long wingspan, Walker could become a serious defensive menace. Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
Now here's Halliburton. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
Defense is out.
I mean, what an acrobatic move. Walker just leaving them speechless.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Now here's Neesmith.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Launches it from deep. Walker's shot is off.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And was maybe a step out of his range.
Here's Nembhard, following the bucket by the Raptors. Puts it up. And Indiana misses again. Raptors trail by 18. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter here. The shot by Ingram, no good. The Pacers have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Pacers.
They looked to run any time they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Tyrese Halliburton.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
And here's Indiana now. The Raptors making their last shot. Pass to Shepherd. Toppin outside. 4 on the clock. Here's Matherin. Indiana again missing. Toronto has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. And the basket by Abaji. 50 seconds left in the game. Here's Shepherd. Left side Matherin. Outside for McConnell. Here's Abaji. And it's Toronto with another. Now Matherin. Pass to Toppin.
Raptors foul. Ochai Abaji. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
And he makes the first.
Shooting for Indiana. Obi Toppin.
Toppin hits them both. Here's Shed. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Shot clock at 5. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks, for Allie.
but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince, and it's Kuzma in at the small forward.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
And that one, good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, here's what the Raptors head coach had to say when we talked earlier. I talked with Coach about how he plans to stop Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. Coach laughed and then asked me, "You have any ideas?" Giannis is an impossible matchup. We just hope to slow him down a little. As always, it's very difficult to game plan for the Greek Freak, a multiple-time MVP. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Giannis dunks it down.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
And here is Barnes after Damian Lillard was able to get the three to go. Bertle's shot is off.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the game. Free throw no good for Giannis.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Now Lillard, after Brandon Ingram missing on that last three-pointer, kicks it out to Lillard. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The Raptors making a switch here. Walters checked in.
Number 14, Jacoby Walter.
Quickly with a wide open look. And the Raptors miss again. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Prince's shot is good.
Well, just tremendous instincts from Prince. Feeling the defense, getting loose, getting into his catch-and-shoot game. Nicely done.
Bertle kicks to Ingram. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At the line for Toronto.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But, Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And, Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader. But he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Lillard from outside. Rebound by the Raptors. 3-on-3. Here's Walter. And the rejection by Giannis. Lopez passes to Prince. Kuzma inside. He's covered by Ingram. Kuzma can't get it to go. The Raptors have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11.
Oh, my goodness. That was electric. R.J. Barrett with a little flash.
And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 2. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
Wow, the hammer by R.J. Barrett. How about that athleticism?
Giannis kicks to Lillard. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Lillard's got 6.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Ingram passes to Purtle. Here's Walter. Quickly looking it over. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo's size, no doubt a huge factor, a master at getting up to block shots.
Lillard finds Kuzma. Now Lopez. Giannis passes to Kuzma. Clock at 6. It's Prince on the wing. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 6.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
And stolen by Kuzma. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Prince, that's for 2. No good on the last second attempt there. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
They got Scotty Barnes. And it's Abaji in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, "We're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on." Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. Good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The tray drills it from outside. Abaji's got 5 points so far.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA, had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap. I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Here's Walter, defended by Trent. Abaji, the 15-footer, good. Abaji's got 7 now in this quarter.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Outside Portis. Giannis against Barnes. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Here's Shed. Still yet to score. And that one's good, Abaji. Bucks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Pass to Trent. Abaji pulls it in. Raptors have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Barnes passes to Abaji. Here's Shed. Inside. 5 on the clock. Off target from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. Do you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews, and the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
Here's Antetokounmpo. after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Fast break, Toronto. Here's Shed. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Milwaukee has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Prince kicks to Lopez. Back to Prince. Puts up a 3. Boucher with the rebound. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. That's to Walter. Here's Mobo. They set the pick. Beyond the arc. Makes it off the glass. Mobo's got 4 points now in the quarter. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. He should have a good one.
Prince finds Porter. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
The Raptors shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Both good from the line that time. And the Bucks with possession here. It's a three-point game. Portis, the pass to Lillard. Good on the triple. Lillard's got 9. A 3 from Quickly. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into half. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Fans, direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. Raptors trail by 3. Quickly kicks to Barnes. Out to the right wing. Pass to Quickly. Here he goes. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He's got 5.
His vision is excellent for his center. You see it in the assist from Pirtle. He has got such great awareness of his teammates' movements.
Now here's Young. 17 points in the game. Kuzma against Barrett. Shot clock at 6. Out to Kuzma. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight. Doris, what this team likes about Jakob Pirtle, the combination of 7-foot size and great skill.
You know what, Kevin, to me, this young man has a nuanced understanding of the game. He sees the floor, so that means at his size, he can make on-time and on-target passes. He's a very capable rebounder and defender. There's just a lot to like about his game.
And so Quickly will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They lead by 1. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer. He's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. Here's Toronto. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. Back to Quickly. Fires for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lillard from outside. And again, the Bucks miss. Raptors leading by 6. Here's Barnes. Kuzma pulls it in. Milwaukee has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Giannis. Wow, hammering it in.
Assist goes to.
You know this, if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
And the call will be against Emmanuel quickly. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Abaji's checked in, and it's Walter in for Ingram. Trent's checked in for the Bucks. Quickly with it, he's picked up by Lopez. Barnes against Trent. The kick out to Barnes. Here's Abaji. And again, Toronto no up. Bucks trail by 4. Lillard looking around. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Lillard to the paint. And Giannis gets it to go on the assist by Lillard. Antetokounmpo's got 7 now in this quarter. And the dunk by Barnes.
Wow, shake the building with that finish, Scotty Barnes. My goodness.
To the middle. Here's Lillard. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And 11 points for Damian Lillard.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Walter, defended by Trent. Pass to Walter. Hits the 3-point bomb.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Bounce pass, Antetokounmpo. Trent finds Lillard. Back to Trent. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Good D by Barnes. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Well, let's see how they play the clock.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent.
A split second late, but almost came up with the steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Sims is checked in, and Bobby Portis subbed in for Antetokounmpo. Here's Mobo. Powered down with both hands.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. Raptors leading by 5. Here's Walter. Lays it up off the glass. Walter's got 5 points now this quarter.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And so it's Toronto bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. We've got Walter, and it's Castleton in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Offensive rebound. Pass to Shed. Here's Walter. Here's Lawson. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Powers through inside, Giannis.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Here's Mobo. Here's Walter. And he dunks it down.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Trent passes to Porter. And he converts the layup.
Defenses try to test Porter's physicality, but he's adjusted well to it.
Here's Shed, covered by Giannis. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in. Toronto leading by 3. Back to Lawson. Misses the 3. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. The kick out to Porter. 5 to shoot. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Giannis, no good. Toronto, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Castleton. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Portis. Green against Lawson. Green kicks to Trent. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Oh, my goodness. Gary Trent Jr. saying, Pops, I got a little hops in my game, too.
Here's Mobo. Misses from close range. The Bucks trail. Trent outside. Giannis outside. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
And he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Now here's Giannis. Count the basket. Giannis has got 17 points here in the second half.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Here's Giannis. Got it. Good job on the low post. And now it's a 3-point Milwaukee lead.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
Milwaukee's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Down low. Here's Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Porter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you can see why they go to Porter Jr. He knows how to get it done in the clutch.
And again, no good by Toronto.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Second chance effort. They kick it out to Green. Giannis right side. Bucks passing it around. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And now we've got the intentional foul. And the Raptors are going out now with a whole new group. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Kevin Porter. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Barrett for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Now, here's Lillard. Lopez passes to Prince. Lopez kicks to Lillard. And a miss there on the triple. Now, quickly. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. They seem to... Thank you for that, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony.